Hello everyone, I'm Eric Towers for Taurus Arms. This is week 6 of FTT 100, the first video in the series. This week we're going to talk about field stripping a firearm. I chose the Taurus TH9. Let's go ahead and make sure it's clear. Remove any feed source. Nothing in there. Rack the slide. Visually and physically inspect to make sure there's nothing in the chamber. And we are safe. So for this, we're going to field strip and I'll explain all the parts as I go to do that. All right, everybody. This week we're going to talk about the Taurus TH9. Let's go ahead and make sure we're safe. Eject the feed source. Make sure there's nothing in there. Rack the slide back. Visually and physically inspect the chamber. We are empty and we are clear. Let's go ahead and I'll tell you some of the features. This is a 9mm dual action, single action. So that means the trigger will actually cock and fire or just fire. So it has both options. We have our hammer in the rear, our manual safety with an actual decocker, which drops the hammer safely. So with a single action, it would be fired straight from the cocked position. This is what they consider a single action. One single pull of the trigger will release the hammer. Dual action is when the hammer is already down, and then we have a pull of the hammer and the release. Let's go ahead and do a field strip. Pull back slightly on the slide, pull down on the slide lock, and we're separated. We have our frame and internal components with the sear, the hammer, the locking block. Over on the side we have the slide, recoil spring with a captured guide rod. We have their barrel, chambered in 9mm. And if you look inside, you might be able to see the small hole for the firing pin. We have our trigger bar safety right here inside the slide. Let's go ahead and put it back together. Start with putting the barrel in. And our recoil spring, guide rod. Slide it over the slide rails. Slide over the slide rails. Pull back past the slide lock. And we have safely field stripped and reassembled the Taurus TH9. All right, everybody, as you can see, it's pretty simple to field strip, but with a dual action, single action like this with a hammer, it might be slightly more complicated to do a detailed strip due to the fact there is the decocker and the manual safety involved and the hammer compared to a traditional Glock, which might have less internal components. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. This is week 6 of FTT 100. Field stripping and explanation of a firearm. If you need it, thank you everybody for watching. This is Eric Towers with Taurus Arms. If you need any more information about the Taurus TH9, I posted the link down in the description for the owner's manual. Thank you everybody, and this is week 6 FTT 100.